Just got back from a ride and I've noticed something when I was about to start, and that was some stem wobble. And I don't know if you can see this, but it looks like it's in between where the top stem meets kind of the body, where it actually latches. I don't know if it's shows up very much on there as I push it forward and back, but where it's definitely more noticeable is actually up here when you're holding it. Can definitely see it moving there. So it was stable before, it's not now. So I'm going to attempt to fix that. Okay, so I figured it out. It's relatively simple. All I needed to do is extend this piece here, because what that essentially is going to do, whoops, is give me more tension once it's clipped in, so that when I clamp it closed, it's going to put more pressure on here and keep it more stable. So all I need to do was use an Allen key, 2.5 millimeter, and there's a grub screw inside of here, and essentially that's holding this in place from turning. So after loosening that grub screw, I can loosen this a bit like that with a hand. I didn't need to use this wrench. You might need to, I don't know. So that's extending out a bit further, even just a little bit. And at that point, you just tighten up that grub screw again. Should hold it in place. There we go, nice and tight. And then use a screwdriver to make sure that this is tight. I did loosen that just before I started recording. I don't think you actually have to necessarily. Maybe just a little bit to let this thing freely spin. And that should do the trick. Now hopefully I didn't do it too much, because I think if I do, it'll prevent me from actually... That's pretty sturdy. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, that's more solid than it was before. I don't know if you can see from this angle, but it's not moving at all, it's seemingly. So that seemed to fix it. It was pretty easy. And after only having this scooter, this is the 8th day, I think. So it was 7 days ago that I had the problem with the regen braking. Not great that I've had to service it twice, essentially, but I'm hoping this isn't a common occurrence. Otherwise, that'll be very disappointing. But yeah, that's how you fix it. Hope that helps.